Hi, everyone. We're going to go ahead and do our book tasting today. Our book tasting is The Sisters Grimm, Magic and Other Misdemeanors by Michael Buckley. Now, this book is available at all three of the libraries that I linked to you guys on my Google Classroom. That's actually Santa Fe Springs Library, Cerritos Library, and LA County. And I know you're thinking, LA County, what are you talking about? LA County is actually Norwalk, as well as parts of Whittier and stuff. So please feel free to click on that link. Don't think you have to go all the way to LA for that. So again, The Sisters Grimm, Magic and Other Misdemeanors. It's actually number 5 in this series. So, and I believe I have 4 or 5 of these in this series. But this is available at all three of those libraries. So you can actually click on the link and you can put a hold on one of these books. Or if you have enough patience, shoot me an email. I'll hold this book for you until we actually come back onto campus. So, book tasting. Remember, middle of the book. So we're going to read these 2 pages today. Close your eyes, Sabrina told her sister. He told us to use all our senses. She stood quietly, trying to sort through the noises around her. The bubbling water, the creaky branches swaying in the breeze, a bird tripping high in the trees. And then she heard it. A twig snapped in the bush nearby. He's in there, Sabrina said, pulling her sister along. They pushed through the bushes, even getting on their hands and knees to crawl through it. It wasn't easy, and the girls were filthy, but that was the least of her worries. Without warning, the gray sky had filled with a dark cloud, and a storm swirled above. A crack of thunder shook the trees, and bolts of lightning burst out like a black hole in the sky. It looked just like the storm that had occurred when the odd men had attacked Baba Yaga, and the one on the night that Sabrina had imagined Uncle Jake's death. Maybe we should call it a day, Sabrina said as she examined the troubling storm. She turned to crawl back the way they came. Once through the bushes, she struggled to her feet and helped her sister do the same. Mr. Canis, Daphne shouted. We're going home. A storm is coming, Sabrina shouted. Can you hear us, Mr. Canis? I don't know if Canis can hear you, a growling voice said within the bushes. But I certainly can. Sabrina studied the brush, trying to find the source of the strange yet familiar voice. She heard rough laughter that seemed to come at them from all sides. Finally, she spotted a pair of eyes peering back at her. Then a monstrous figure pushed forward, uprooting an unfortunate tree that was in its way. When the creature was out in the open, Sabrina nearly screamed. Standing before her was a wolf as big as a grizzly bear, though it stood on its 2 back legs like a man. It snarled and snapped at Sabrina as it looked over the girls curiously. The wolf, Daphne gasped. The girls stumbled backwards and fell to the ground. Sabrina's mind was reeling. What had happened to cause Mr. Canis to lose control of himself? Why had he let the big bad wolf loose? The wolf stumped forward, shoving its snout into Daphne's face and blasting her with a foul spray. Don't try to run, girlie, the wolf said as he snatched Daphne by her coat and lifted her off the ground. It would just build up my appetite. Sabrina was terrified, but she couldn't let her sister be hurt. She leapt to her feet and rushed at the wolf with her fists clenched. She was met with a painful backhand that sent her slamming. And that's where I'm going to end it today. If you want to hear more, let me know. And if you really want to read the whole thing, again, check out those links, those 3 libraries I sent you guys. The Sisters Grimm, Magic and Other Misdemeanors, number 5. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.